I wanted to come on and give another quick update. So I was talking with my tarot cards and doing some communion with spirit, and I learned something very, very interesting. So there is a group of twin flames that know that they are twin flames, but they have never physically met their twin. The reason for this that I just learned is that their twin is not incarnated in this timeline, in this current timeline. They are currently in a different timeline or dimension. So what is happening is in October, as these timelines converge, as we're feeling this increase in energy and the pole shifting and all these solar flares and all the geomagnetic energy that's happening, as all of that energy grows, there's going to be a convergence of timelines. And that's going to happen in October. That is when the twin flames who have not met each other yet, but have a very strong bond through the astral plane. I feel like there's a group of twins that can really resonate with us, that they connect with their twin a lot through the astral, but they have never met them physically. The reason for that is that they are not here in this current timeline. They are in a converging timeline that will be converging in October, when the ascension up into the 5D takes into effect, as all the timelines are getting dissolved, the matrix is dissolving, the systems that have not been working properly are dissolving, and through that process, those that are on the ascension journey will be experiencing that convergence of timelines as they ascend to the fifth dimension here on this planet. That would be why there has not been a physical connection yet, because when you hear a lot of people talking about twin flames, they talk about, well, you met and then you went to separation because you had to heal some stuff, and that had to be healed before you could come back into union, etc. And then those that are twin flames that have not gone through any of that, they're thinking, well, I don't understand, because I could feel that I'm a twin flame. I know that I'm a twin flame. I connect with this person in dreams and through the astral plane. I see them. I know them. Like, they feel so familiar to me. It's like I have memories of someone that I don't remember, if that makes sense. It's like a ghost of a memory. They can't really understand it, but yet they're going through all the same process of all the other twin flames. They're trying to purge everything. They're going through the same releasing of the ego, the purging, the triggering. They're going through all of that. It's all the same, but yet their twin hasn't been a part of that. The only connection they've had is with them through the astral plane. They haven't had a physical experience with them. So it's been, I feel like for that group, it's been very difficult, because they've almost been feeling like, is this real for me? Like, they're not really understanding what's going on with that. So what this message is to say, you are still a twin. You are a twin. But the reason that you have not had the physical encounter with this person is because they have not converged. Like, the timelines have not converged yet. They are currently doing their stuff in a different timeline from you. And that's why there's that separation that's currently going on, but you still connect with them in the astral, because, in the astral there's no time, there's no separation there. So what I'm feeling is that in October, when this shift happens and those timelines converge, that's when a lot of these unions that haven't happened yet, that's when they're going to start happening. Now, this does not say that, like, immediately in October you're just going to bump into your twin. What I'm saying is that that is going to be put into motion. Things take time to adjust. And so as those timelines converge, it's not like this person's going to just drop right down in front of us, right? It's not like they're getting beamed down off the Starship Enterprise or something. Like, the synchronicities and the connections and everything, they still have to happen, and we still have to be in a place of allowing that to happen. So it will take some time, but the process is going to begin. That's why people are feeling their twins a lot more right now, because the veil is getting really, really thin. Those timelines are getting really, really close. And they're feeling them more. They're feeling that connection more, that familiar, like, energy even more. Almost like feeling them in the room, like, and it's because the timelines are, like, overlapping each other. It's a very interesting concept. I can't wrap my head at all around the reality of it, the expansiveness of it, but it is explaining why there is a group of twins that have never met their twin in the physical yet, and it's because they're not here. But they are coming. We are going to them. They're coming to us. The timelines will converge for the experience that we're both having right now. So the separation is coming to an end, and there will be that union. It's just going to happen in a different way. I don't know what that means. I don't know why. I don't know what group of twin flames that is, or why it's different for that group. I don't have any of that information. Hopefully maybe it will come. But what I am also feeling is that for that specific group of twin flames, that they're starting to have not just connections like dreams, but during meditations, they're even doing some remote viewing. They're getting experiences through their twin. They're able to kind of see what's going on and hear what's going on, like conversations and things like that. So it's definitely an interesting situation that's going on. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. But yeah, that's just a quick update on twin flames that have never met in the physical here, and why that is and what's going on with that. Oh, and in addition, while I remember, this is also why this group is a very unique situation, because you hear so many twin flame people talking about, like, you need that person to trigger you, and then you go in that separation and, work on your stuff and heal it. Well, for this group, there are actually others that there are soul contracts with and stuff that have agreed to trigger those things for them. Instead of it being the twin, it was a catalyst. This is also something that is creating the feeling of false twins. The concept of thinking, oh, well, this person has to be my twin because they were the trigger, and then we went into separation, and now I feel like I'm supposed to be back with them, and the connection is not coming back because it's actually not supposed to be there. They were not really the twin, they were the catalyst, because the twin is not currently in this timeline. So this is how this group is able to move through the same process without actually having met their twin. Their circumstance is going to be different, and it's probably in some ways been harder to have that kind of separation, but the benefit of when those twins that have been in separate timelines do come into union, the union will be there won't be any more drama there for them. It'll be ready to go, and it'll move pretty quickly through that because the other stuff has already been triggered to clear. So they'll be ready for that union. Again, I don't know why some chose to do it this way. I don't know what this group is. I just got that there is a group that chose to be incarnated in different timelines so that they could do their mission separately and do their stuff separately before coming together. I honestly, I don't know why. I have none of that information, but I figured I'd share what I did have. Thanks.